Imagine reaching the end of life, reflecting back, and realizing the what-ifs and if-onlys of your financial choices. This is where many people find themselves, and it's a bittersweet reminder that some regrets just can't be undone. The biggest financial regrets aren't about what people did, but what they didn't do. They're about missed opportunities, overlooked priorities, and fears that kept them from living life fully. Let's dive into some of these financial regrets, ones we can learn from now, while there's still time to do things differently. One of the biggest regrets is not saving or investing sooner. Most people know they should save, but it's often easy to push it off for someday, only for years to fly by. By the time they realize how compound interest works, it's too late to take full advantage of it. Imagine what even a small monthly investment could turn into over 30 or 40 years. It's like planting seeds early and watching them grow into a forest. But many people regret not planting those seeds sooner, missing out on financial security that could have been theirs with just a little foresight. Another common regret is not preparing for unexpected financial setbacks. Life's curveballs come out of nowhere: a medical emergency, a job loss, a sudden family obligation. People often think, "It won't happen to me," until it does. Without a safety net, these moments can be financially devastating, and that regret can linger. Building an emergency fund isn't glamorous, but it's the one thing that provides peace of mind when life throws a curveball. It's insurance against the unexpected, and those who have it will always be grateful they did. Then there's the regret of letting fear hold them back from pursuing opportunities. Maybe there was a chance to start a business, buy a property, or take on a new role. But fear of failure, of losing what little they had, kept them from taking the leap. This regret isn't just about money, it's about the life experiences they missed out on because they were too afraid to try. Financial risks, when calculated, can lead to amazing rewards, and many wish they had taken a few more chances along the way. One of the most heartfelt regrets is the time people spend prioritizing money over relationships. The grind to make ends meet, to secure a better future, can sometimes overshadow what's happening in the present. Many people look back and wish they'd spent more time with loved ones instead of working late hours or stressing over finances. They miss the memories they could have made and the connections they could have deepened. Money can always be earned, but time spent is gone forever. Finding a balance early on can help prevent this regret and allow people to cherish the life they're building as they build it. Another regret that creeps in is not setting financial boundaries, whether that's overspending to keep up with others, lending money out of guilt, or feeling pressured to support everyone financially. At the end of the day, financial boundaries are just another form of self-care, protecting what they've worked hard for. The regret of not setting these boundaries early on can often lead to resentment or even strained relationships later in life. Learning to say no or to prioritize one's own goals can save a lot of emotional and financial stress. Many also regret not understanding money and finances better. They wish they'd spent less on things that lost value and more on things that added value, like skills, experiences, and assets. Sometimes it's just a lack of knowledge that led them down the wrong financial path, and they wish they'd learned the basics of budgeting, investing, or managing debt. Knowing these things earlier could have changed everything, and it's a regret that reminds us all of the power of financial education. Another regret is not focusing on health alongside wealth. Many look back wishing they'd invested in their health as much as their bank accounts. All the money in the world won't mean much if we don't have the health to enjoy it. It's easy to put work above wellness, but the regret of not prioritizing health becomes painfully clear with age. Making even small investments in regular checkups, exercise, and stress management can mean a richer, healthier future. A less obvious but significant regret involves not being more charitable or giving back. Many people wish they'd used their resources to help others more directly. Money can buy comfort, but helping others brings a unique kind of satisfaction and a lasting impact on the lives of others. Even small acts of kindness can create waves that ripple through a community. And while giving back doesn't always mean donating money, sharing time, skills, or even just a listening ear can be equally powerful. Many also regret putting off creating a will or setting up an estate plan. It's an uncomfortable topic, and for younger people, it might feel irrelevant. But estate planning is more than distributing wealth. It's about leaving a legacy and ensuring loved ones are taken care of. It can save a lot of stress and confusion for family members and is one of those small but impactful steps we can take to secure our future and the well-being of those we care about. People often wish they'd been more intentional with their spending. It's easy to let money slip through our fingers on small, everyday purchases that don't bring long-term value. Those who focused on intentional spending, on the other hand, find they have fewer regrets because they directed their money toward things that genuinely matter to them. From meals out to mindless shopping, each dollar spent without purpose is a missed chance to put it toward something meaningful. There's also a deep regret over missed opportunities for joy. People who saved every penny, putting fun on the back burner, realize that money without happiness doesn't count for much. While financial prudence is wise, so is balance. Taking that dream trip, making time for hobbies, or treating loved ones to something special shouldn't be viewed as bad spending. Money is a tool, and using it to create joy is one of the best ways to make life worthwhile. Next, many people regret not having taken control of their financial lives sooner. Financial independence doesn't just happen overnight, it's a result of consistent habits, smart choices, and a proactive mindset. Putting off financial decisions until someday can lead to years of missed potential. Small actions like budgeting, learning about investments, or even starting a side hustle are steps toward financial freedom. They wish they'd started sooner so they could have felt that independence years earlier. Finally, there's the regret of not living life more fully with the resources they did have. People often think they need to reach a certain level of wealth before they can enjoy life. They postpone dreams, assuming there will be time later. But some of life's best moments don't require massive amounts of money, just the courage to embrace the present and make the most of what's available. Waiting too long to live fully is a regret many people voice, wishing they'd spent their money on experiences that brought them joy instead of endlessly chasing after more. So, what's the takeaway from these regrets? Start small, make intentional choices, and live with a sense of balance. Financial security is important, but so is the journey. Embrace learning about money, take calculated risks, and don't let fear or social pressures dictate your financial story. Spend time with loved ones, invest in experiences, and build memories. Life's too short to look back with regrets, especially when a few thoughtful decisions today can lead to a life that's richer in every way, financially, emotionally, and experientially.